see multiple Lotus Petals in Daniel's hand, so we may see some early fireworks here.
Tannen's hand would have to be pretty bad to play Ponder over leaving up Stifle. Got to figure he just didn't have it.
See second land, Force of Will, 2 Petals, Sneak Attack, Emrakul are in Daniel's hand. So let's see where we go.
Yeah. Double Petal Sneak Attack is extremely risky. You're just going to run right into Daze.
Well, if he has Force Blue card with it,
that
that's
makes
his
it
whole
better.
hand.
That makes it better.
Lotus Petal, okay. Now we're having fun.
Lotus Petal resolves.
Yeah, you see the rest of his hand. Sneak Attack, Emrakul, Force of Will, Blue card, Lotus Petal.
Okay.
Let's play all 5. Second Petal. Sack the petals. Sneak Attack. You gonna Daze it? Or force it?
It's like he has...
Resolves.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Tannen just with multiple brainstorms, just some kind of nonsense that he has to convert. And under the Sneak Attack...
All right, so Ryan Sneak Attack's on the table. Tannen has no discard for the Emrakul because he's playing Stifles instead.
You can consider this game over.
And here's Emrakul. 15-15, she swings in. Kills Tannen's permanents, deals him 15. He'll drop to 4, Emrakul into the graveyard, and it shuffles back in. Remember, Tannen's not conceding here, he just lost his permanents, so we're actually still playing. Brainstorm for Tannen, trying to remake some lands. He's got to know that his time is short here before Daniel finds another creature.
And with Scalding Tarn there, in addition to those 2 volcanic islands, Daniel will not be off of red mana. And Tannen not playing any Spell Pierce. His counter suite is Daze, Force of Will, end of list.
Now it looks like he does have Force of Will and a blue card. So when Daniel goes for this Cunning Wish or Intuition, Tannen will be at the ready. But he has not found another land yet. See, Daniel casts Cunning Wish, that gets hit by Force of Will. Deathrite Shaman and Wasteland for Tannen. So hitting 2 mana sources there is going to be good. It's a clock.
Yeah, Shaman, technically a clock. It takes some time, but the Sneak and Show deck does still have a decent amount of dead draws.
And now Tannen's starting to get rolling here. 2 Deathrite Shamans, a cast of Brainstorm. He's got a lot to like, except for the fact that the Sneak Attack's in play. He's 1 top deck from dead.
Right.
And these dazes that he put back to the Brainstorm aren't going to help him at all at this point.
He unfortunately won't be able to fetch those away as his land is Wasteland.
Oh, there's no way. There's no Thought Scour. There's nothing to do here. He's going to use both Wastelands on the Volcanic Islands. Now check number of Volcanic Islands here in Daniel's deck.
So there's another Volcanic Island. There's also a basic mountain, and he has Scalding Tarn on the battlefield, so we can just go ahead and fetch away the mountain.
Ponder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3 more. 4. No creature in those. Looks like Force of Will, Omniscience Land. That's an easy shuffle.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of all that. He has the fetch land up, so if he wanted 1, he could take it, but he doesn't want any of that.
Tannen's going to Thought Scour his own dazes away. That's a really strong play.
Yeah, that'll help him see some fresh cards.
Yeah, and I was wondering with that Cunning Wish, is there a reason, or there a possible instance that Tannen would be scared of that would make him want to counter there?
Well, now he's scared of the Sudden Shock in the sideboard because he's at 2.
Oh. Indeed.
Ooh, and crack the fetch by Daniel, and there's Stifle from Tannen.
Okay.
And now Sudden Shock can't be cast. No red mana, and now the Sneak Attack can't be activated. That Stifle was huge.
Delver's the cast for Tannen. He's doing it. Looks like Delver is going to be Force of Willed.
Can't raise that much. And it does make sense to Force of Will the Delver there, as silly as it looks.
Well, what else are you Force of Willing?
Exactly. You just have to stop from dying.
Down to 11. See if Daniel's going to Ancient Tomb for this Cunning Wish. He will go down to 9. And I'm wondering, would you get Sudden Shock here? Or, I suppose, right?
If you find a red mana, that's an uncounterable way to win the game.
Tannen doesn't have green mana
Tannen has
in play.
Deathrite Shamans on the battlefield. He has a Delver in his graveyard. You can use 1 Shaman to make a green mana, another Shaman for the other, so the Sudden Shock's probably just dead.
Right, so he's going to get the Intuition.
Especially because you have to Cunning Wish for it face up. Tannen could just use a turn to gain 2 life.
Omniscience, the pickup for Daniel Savage.
And because these are cast off of Ancient Tomb, Savage had a functional 7. He needs to find something to cheat in and a red mana. So the Intuition does one of those things. Top of the deck still needs to do the other. Looks like he brainstormed into some creatures to cheat in, but still hasn't found the red mana.
Well, he has Intuition, and if he has enough fetch lands...
Well, he doesn't have a blue mana to cast that this turn. He needs to do it off of Ancient Tomb. Tannen has a Lightning Bolt in his hand.
Right, we have to see... So Tannen will put Daniel down to 6. Does Tannen have 6 points of damage? He actually only needs 4.
And there's a fetch land off the top. Lightning Bolt, Shaman activation, attack with the other Shaman.
Attack for 1, Daniel's at 5. Wow. Tannen fetches down to 1, but yeah, Volcanic Island. It looks like it to me. This looks like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the death right. What a comeback.
Yeah, and that stifle from Tannen on that Scalding Tarn, plus the heads up wasting the other 2 duels there.
Daniel checks with his teammates. Yeah, and that's 5. Tannen Grace takes the first game with Grixis Delver. Big comeback there for the team.
Yeah, Tannen has to be thrilled about winning that game.